Hi, this is Marcus Timson, FuturePrint TV. I'm at DRUPA at the magnificent Canon booth. Really happy to have with me Hans Schmidbauer, who is the head of commercial print technology for Canon Europe. Thanks for having me on your amazing booth, by the way.
Thank you, Marcus, for coming.
Look, brilliant. And I'm really happy to have the chance to talk to you because have to say, I think the booth is so brilliantly well thought through. I know it's a lot of work. It looks amazing as well. And tell us a bit about the story behind the booth.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you asked, because in the end, that was an exercise of an entire team's effort. And what we aim to achieve here at DRUPA is not only to hit some commercial targets, but we really want to position ourselves as a leading vendor in the industry, and also a brand that people can rely on various different segments. And we have a very big portfolio, and we wanted to have a nice combination of available technology and future technologies. We've announced great products and technologies also, and we want to also bring that in an environment that people, commercial printers and experts in the industry can relate to. So that's why we also organized it into different customer segments and develop stories around technologies to not only touch upon technology innovation, but also business innovation.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously you factored in a lot about your innovations linked to trends. Tell us a bit about your view on the major trends that are influencing perhaps the booth and some of the innovations that you're showing.
So we have one area that is dedicated to what we believe are the major trends, and we call it PrintWorks. That area that is staffed with expert teams to integrate workflows for complex solutions, but especially also to talk about the potential that there is with digital print in communication, in short-run publishing, but also in interior decor. So we believe there are basically, if you boil it down, three big elements that we believe need to be thought about. And digital transformation, obviously, is the talk of the town, is automation from end to end. And inkjet printing or digital print can have transformational power to businesses if implemented correctly and thought through from end to end. So that's one. I think nowadays also collaboration is a trend, not only between printer vendors and the finishing partners, the software companies, but also the entire value chain, including brands, including publishers, the reader that we engage with. So we try to connect the various steps in the process to really maximize the potential of digital print. And finally, also one of the topics that DRUPA feel as one of the highlights is sustainability highlight trends. And this is also be part of the concept of DRUPA. So we try to not only lead with the sustainability credentials of our technologies, but we also want to print with a certain purpose. So we are working with non-profit organizations to and with our partner companies to find the books that we are printing, for example, ship them to Africa, where they are then distributed to libraries and schools. So non-profit organizations like the UN Sustainable Development Goals and the African chapter, and also other charities that are working with the printouts that we produce here to show and tell the potential of the technology, but at the same time then reuse and use those output.
Yeah, that's excellent. So that's quite an involved and challenging kind of mix of things with the concept of the booth and all the different technologies. But obviously you're here as well because you're launching things, you're bringing new ideas to market, new products. Tell us a bit about a couple of the products within the commercial print space that you're particularly proud or focused on.
Yeah, we dedicated an area for commercial print, as we believe also looking at the visitors here at DRUPA, that is one that people can relate to probably most. And as a concept, we said we will build around our sheet-fed inkjet proposition. We have with our varioPRINT IX 3200 the sheet fed inkjet press that is leading in terms of placements globally. And we've announced 2 additions to that sheet fed inkjet proposition. One, the varioPRINT IX 1700. We've announced in October 23, but it is a European premiere here at this show. So the first time that visitors can see that product live. And this is an entry-level product for print service providers in commercial and in-house environments that want to also grow into inkjet. With 170 A4 images a minute, it closes the gap between our high-end toner devices and the varioPRINT IX 3200. And then we announced also another edition, which is the varioPRESS IV7. It's a B2 sheet-fed inkjet device with 8,700 B2 sheets output an hour. And here we close the gap between the IX 3200 and our continuous feed inkjet line. And we get very positive feedback from the market, especially from print service providers that are currently focusing on analog technology, to look into that technology as a complement to then free up volumes on their offset devices.
Yeah, brilliant. So we've had 2 or 3 days here. What sort of feedback have you had here? Is it how's the show going? Is it proving to be successful? I think you've got one of the busiest booths in the show, so you should be. Are you happy, or are you thinking it could be better? What kind of?
Yeah, I am very busy, and that keeps me off from wandering around and seeing other booths. But that's a good sign. I think what we see is that people are desperately looking for innovation, looking also to connect, to learn. So it's great to have so many people here and to exchange thoughts and challenge ideas. So that's, I think, the value of having such an event. And we were all looking forward to it. We've prepared thoroughly, but now it's live and kicking.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, listen, thanks so much for joining us, or for actually me joining you, I suppose it should be. But having FuturePrint TV, really good to hear the developments and how well the show's going. So thank Marcus Timson, FuturePrint TV, signing off.